Hi guys, welcome back to my XPS guide. Now, I believe this is the review that you have been waiting for, okay? Loren. So, many of you have known that Loren is one of the best character in the Japan version. And let's see what makes her that good, okay? So, as a breaker and a dual wield attacker, I will compare her to Machina. Because, yeah, Machina is also a dual wield attacker and breaker. And Onion Knight here only act as only to compare his attack stats to Loren, okay? Not because Onion Knight able to break, but yeah, simply here as a placeholder, okay? So one thing that common on these three characters is they have innate dual wield. That's what make her into dual wield attacker. And if you take a look on her attack stats, 200 base attack, so it is almost about the same. It is about the same the Onion Knight and Machina, but her potion stats is kinda messed up a little bit. Only 50 attack, okay? And Machina and Onion Knight get 65 potion stats, but that's probably not that important. For attack boost, she can get 190% attack, and that's very huge, higher than Onion Knight and 20% higher than Machina. But the problem is, for Loren, she needs to equip certain weapon to get that height. Okay, and for Machina, yes, it is true that Machina also need to equip sword, but he is not as restricted as Loren. So that's one of her Loren's weakness. Also, you need to equip Awesome Swordman to activate her trust ability, and in my opinion that's kind of wasted because you already have innate dual wield, so basically you only get 30% attack boost with limited options. So you can see here you need to equip katana, sword, dagger, or great sword. Those four are made for Loren. And for survivability, it is quite good. Okay, like you can see, Loren get 50% health. So yeah, it is about the same like Machina in the end, because Loren has lower base health but higher potion stats. Okay, defense 30%, spirit also 30%, so pretty standard. For ailments resist, she learned blind, good because she is a physical attacker. Paralyzed, it is also good, and petrify, those two can stop you, so those are pretty good resist. But the problem again, confused resist. No confused resist on Loren is quite dangerous because she is physical attacker and can murder your entire party. And you can also counter the enemy with full break plus. I'm not sure whether the counter will become full break plus 2 if you have awakened full break, but I don't think you can rely this. Also the chance is kinda small, so I think this is kinda non-existent for Loren. She also get threshold protection. Okay, when her health goes below 30%, she will get defense and spirit plus 100%, but that's probably useless because I believe you already bring a buffer on your party. And the nice thing about Loren is she has 100% faster LBV rate, and that's pretty amazing because you will see later that to use Loren effectively, you need to spam her LB, okay? Now let's take a look on 7 stars passive. On 7 stars passive, she get 2 LB regen per turn. Not the bad thing, but I prefer 100% faster LBV rate, okay? So she gonna get 200%, but that's probably too OP. So yeah, I understand that. And 50% true dual wield. Very, very good. And it also upgrades her LB. This is the most important thing, okay? So I have said that her Trust Master reward is kind of wasted, but this doesn't mean you can replace her Trust Master or you don't need that, okay? Because this upgrade LB feature is really crucial. Other than that, she only learned damage modifier to some of her 6 stars abilities, but I think these are useless because Blade Prison, Swift Wind Blade, Quick Bolt Blade, Grace Lightning, those are trash skill, okay? So I think that's all you need to know about her stats. Now let's take a look on her abilities. Before moving to 7 stars abilities, let's talk about her 6 stars abilities. So I already said this, almost all her abilities, I mean 6 stars, are useless. The only useful abilities, yeah, maybe full break plus 2, but the awakening cost is kind of expensive, so I don't recommend you to awaken that because yeah, 50% break all stats and it only affect one enemy. I don't think you need that because she has arms and armor eraser, which break 50% of enemies attack and magic or defense spirit, but the awakening costs are much cheaper than full break plus 2. Yeah, basically that's it, her 6 stars, okay? Nothing useful. I have said that Loren on her 6 stars form is kinda troll because almost of her attacking abilities cannot be chained with other. So why you want to use her? Okay, neither finisher, neither chainer. Okay, so but that's all changed when she becomes 7 stars, okay? On 6 stars, maybe she is bad, but on 7 stars, she is a god, okay, goddess. So she learned 3 abilities to chain with onion slice family, okay? So lightning, light, wind. It also imperil the enemy's resist 65%, so that's above average because yeah, 50% is the number. So it is really special, but like you know that onion slice is kind of hard to chain, but really maybe if you have trained enough you can do this, okay? That means she can chain with onion knight, which is good, or even Hyo, because Hyo also has ruthless blade, which can be chained with onion slice family, so really good. But that's not her strong point, okay? Her strong point is her cooldown ability, General's Manifesto. So it breaks 70% of all enemy stats. How's that not amazing? It lasts for 3 turns, and yes, it's available from the very beginning of the battle. Okay, why so special, you ask? Okay, it only lasts for 3 turns, and the cooldown is 6 turns. You need to wait 5 turns to use this. Simple, because it increases your LB gauge fill rate by 200%. That will make her able to use her LB very frequently. Okay, I will talk about this later, but let's talk for now. Let's talk about her Tempest Flash. So this Tempest Flash is maybe the one you want to use when you use Loren, because from my experiment, Aurel Ray family skill is easier to chain compared to Onion Slice, okay? So using this, we also just got Lunera's Awakening. That means this Tempest Flash can chain with Lunera pretty good. And remember, Victor Marchenko and many newer characters also has Aurel Ray, okay? Malphasy, Lilith, okay, Lilith, not Lilith. Lilith also able to chain with Aurel Ray. So basically, you name it, okay? Many characters are able to chain with Aurel Ray. Even from what I heard, Akstar also able to chain with this. So if you have Loren, she can serve your party really long. Now let's talk, normal abilities. Now let's talk about her Limit Burst, the thing that makes her really special. So her LP, it breaks 74% to all enemies. Why that's special? It is really special because, like I have said, she has that amazing cooldown ability. So on the first battle, on the first turn, simply use that cooldown ability. Okay, break 70% break. The enemy gonna deal pathetic damage to your party. After that, with 200% faster LBV rate, you will be able to use this very frequently. Like you can see that this LB only needs 30 LB crystals. So that's the normal amount of LB crystals required by 7 stars characters. Yes, there are some other characters who require less LB crystals, but 30 is not high. Okay, and it also imperil lightning, wind, and light resist by 79%. So in the other words, it will multiply her damage on yeah, let's say you use Lunera, you can also multiply her damage, okay? So this one really amazing, okay? Because yeah, for 3 turns it lasts. I believe that after this you will be able to use your cooldown ability again, and then yeah, basically like that, use her cooldown ability and then her LB. That's how you use Loren. And let's say if you need to dispel the enemy's buff, okay, maybe the enemy buff himself, there are some enemy like that. After dispelling, remember that you still have arms eraser +2. Maybe it is not as good as these 2 breaks, but 50% are quite high in my opinion. So really, Loren is really good character, okay? Enough about all of her abilities. Now let's talk about her equipment. So for her equipment, you are free to use between 4, okay? Great sword, katana, dagger, or sword. But in my opinion, you should equip large sword, because large sword is maybe the easiest powerful weapon you can find in this game. Also, her supercharged master reward is a great sword. So what do you need? Why do you need another weapon? Simply equip non-elemental great sword, okay? Because like you can see, she already able to deal elemental. I mean, her abilities already has innate element, so you don't want to make her into dual elemental attacker, because that will halve the effectiveness of your Imperial. And the secondary weapon, I think the best one is dagger. Why dagger, you ask? It is not all dagger, but basically you can use any dagger, the most powerful dagger. But the most important thing is your dagger has rare ability, 100% faster LB rate. That way, she gonna has 200% faster LB rate. So with that chaining, okay, if you have Lunera, let's say you chain her with Loren, I believe that with 200% faster LB rate, you will almost always fill your LB to full on every turn. That way, you will almost ready to break the enemy's stat. Very good, right? Not only that, remember that, see this, if you have regen, then gives her Hero's Foe Dark. I think this is the best trust measure for Loren, because this can give your Loren 60% attack, that's hike, okay, and another 50% faster LBV rate. That way, 250% faster LBV rate with 200% from buff. Oh my god, that's really easy to fill her LB. So pretty good. Other things like, yeah, basically you only need to increase her attack stats, okay, but really focus on her breaking abilities or faster LBV rate, because that's what makes her really shine in the battle. Maybe her damage potential is lower than Hyo, but in my opinion, he is more versatile than Hyo, okay? Enough of the equipment. My conclusion about Loren. So if you have followed Japan version of this game quite long, okay, then you will, yeah, you probably know that Loren is one of the highest rated character on the game for a while, okay. Basically, she is on the top place on Ultima, okay, scored as 99, but this time I checked, she got dethroned by Auron, who's now Auron's rating is 99 and Loren only 98, and that's pretty high, okay, for an old character like Loren. So pretty good. I think she is one of the most future-proof character on this game. So before Loren, I think the most future-proof character is Wilhelm. Next is maybe Transtera, but Transtera is not that future-proof. But really, guys, Wilhelm and Loren are the only characters that I can recommend you to use your UOC ticket. Maybe if you don't have an attacker, then maybe you want to pull Hyo, okay, but really I still against that. But for Loren, let's say if you already have one Loren like now, then yeah, if it is me, I'm gonna use my UOC ticket to summon Loren to make her into 7 stars. Okay, but that's just me. And what makes her really good is she has really good efficiency. Okay, she can save your party slot because she can act as attacker and debuffer. Her LP is really precious on this game. One thing I don't like about her is her Trust Master reward. Okay, it is not bad, but in my opinion, its dual wield is kind of wasted, especially for 7 stars characters, because most of them already has innate dual wield, and if they don't have innate dual wield, then they probably a double-handed character. So wasted. 30% attack is nice, but it is kind of low for 5 stars base Trust Master reward. And for her Super Trust Master, okay, it is the strongest one-handed non-elemental greatsword. But I think instead of getting that, then it is better maybe to keep 2 7 stars Loren, because yeah, she is the chainer, and with 2 Loren on your party, you kind of have guaranteed breaks for the entire battle. Okay, you don't need to worry about dispel or anything. Very versatile character. What I don't like, another thing I don't like about her is I don't have her. Okay, so oh my god, I really want to get her, but yeah, I don't think wasting 20 unit of choice tickets for her is a good option for me. Okay, I'm just talking about me here. Okay, it is all up to you if you want to spend 20 UOC tickets, but in my condition right now, I have 2 Heavenly Technician lead who are ready to become 7 stars. So maybe I will hold my UOC tickets a little bit longer. Unless maybe I get Loren accidentally on next week free pool, then maybe, okay, maybe 90% I'm gonna use my UOC tickets for Loren. Okay, I also have Machina, so yeah, maybe I don't need Loren that much, but for multiple enemies battle, Loren is really precious. Okay, very good characters. I give her 10++ Twin Breaker General. I recommend you to use your UOC if you only have her. Okay, don't pull on her, I mean this 7 stars banner. Okay, because yeah, I know that you can only get 5 stars base. Okay, so I mean, yeah, featured 5 stars base, but from what I remember, there are 5 characters per banner, so it is kind of hard to get Loren. Okay, but it is up to you. I can only say she is super good. Okay, maybe over 9,000, but okay, not over 9,000. Definitely 10++. Okay, so yep, I think that's all you need to know about Loren. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Pro FX Views Guide. Bye bye guys.